think the point is there's a solid root.
Absolutely.
Hello, Lara from South Africa. I've got a question for all three of you. It's a compound question leading on from that. First of all, why do you think that there has been this fascination with vampires throughout the centuries? And secondly, do you believe vampires actually existed in the literal sense, or they were just a kind of metaphorical representation of something deeper within human nature?
It's a very good question.
Jeez.
Is that you, Paul?
That's my. I didn't even know I had that phone on me. Sorry.
There, you know, what was the beginning part of the question? Was what was it?
So really, you got to do one part where actors we are very.
We have the attention span.
We have the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. It's your way of getting two questions in, basically. I get it. Yeah, you don't even remember what it is.
Why is there such a success for vampires?
No.
Got it.
Oh, in storytelling in general. All right.
Well, it's such a great base for storytelling.
Yeah, it's a great sort of way to. Could we all answered this kind of recently and all thought. It's a great way to tell a story, and for me, actually, I'll just say that I think the vampire is an amazingly sort of the character is constantly that rebel, that ostracized, secluded, reclusive rebel, yet is so sort of engaging and mysterious. I think that exists in classic stories. Like I think like all classic stories have that character, and it's just a way to sort of.
Well, every person in a way is
a vampire.
Well, we all, for some reason, in some way, shape, and form, feel like the outsider.
Exactly.
Right. That's kind of. Yeah.
And I think that basis for that storytelling, you know, it's there's such a lore behind the mythology. What's great about it is it also changes. We changed, the mythology evolved with the times, and it quite possibly has transcended generations and sort of become or been so popular for so long simply because of the fact that it can modify itself, and it's not period specific, and now you can answer the rest of the compounded question.
What was the second part?
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
I think
Ian's a vampire.
Well, yeah, he is a vampire. I know.
Again, I think it's just that metaphor for the tangible metaphor for the.
You know what? I think it started because to every mythology, every story, there's been. I assume there's been some sort of an instance where, over the years, it got broken telephone.
Some form of.
It got changed, but maybe there was a serial killer 700 years ago who kept draining people of blood, and because people couldn't figure out what it was, people started rumors, and they said, well, maybe it's this monster, it's a vampire, and it only comes out in the night, and da-da-da, and as the years went on, the story evolved, and the mythology.
I think it's just this, but yeah, that's one theory. I mean,
That's
who
my
knows?
theory.
I think it's just a great, literally metaphor for something that some writer or the human mind just sort of naturally came up with. This.
Well, you know, it's funny.
Just like any other creature.
We are by nature very destructive and addictive and attracted to power, sex, fear, mystique, and I think that these characters, these vampires, actually they sort of encapsulate all of those elements. And for some reason, we are always attracted to something that's dangerous for us. It's mysterious to us. It's powerful more than we are. And for some reason, we're just. But that would. Or it could have just been some guy who literally was sitting in a dark room one night and thought, this is going to mess with him.